Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Forgive yourself. The supreme act of forgiveness is when you can forgive yourself for all the wounds you've created in your life. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. When you forgive yourself, self-acceptance begins and self-love grows. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 77, NASDAQ up 52, S&P's up 8, gold contract down $3.10, trading at $1,264 an ounce. Silver up 11 cents at $17.60 an ounce. Platinum up $7 at $9.40 an ounce. Copper flat at $2.09 a pound. Light sweet crude up down 23 cents, trading at $50.63 a barrel. Bonds, 10-year note up down 5 ticks, 130.05. 30-year bond down 14 ticks, 164.12. King dollar up 59 ticks, 98.74. The euro is trading at $1.08, and the yen is at 104.21. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. So we get a market that moves higher. S&Ps, the SPY goes up 88 cents. You do 58 million shares. That is coming into the downdraft that was created out here on the 11th of October, where we had 130 million. That being said, I expect we're going to still hit 215.74. Right now, you're at 214.86. We hit 215.32 today. Dow Industrials. What do you have with the Dow Industrials? Dow Industrials got to a price point today of 18,275. We closed up $77. It was up almost 140. Bottom line, I expect the Dow's somehow going to crawl up to this 18,312 level. That level there is also the benchmark of the 11th of October. NDX 100 and the NASDAQ Composite, different animal. NDX 100 closed today at 49.09. Bottom line, that's over the highs. And so what we have inside the NDX 100 as well as the composite, you get Apple coming out tomorrow with numbers. I don't see a big number with Apple. What I do see, which I've been touting out here, is Amazon and Google. I think they're going to break topside. This is going to be a gap high, probably Thursday afternoon, and that's probably all she wrote. That's the NASDAQ composite. That's the NDX 100. Now let's go look at the composite. Composite right now up $52, 53.09. That is going after the high of 53.42. I expect it's going to get taken out. The small caps. Now, the small caps are the weakest out here. The Russell 2000, that got to a price point today of 12,031. You closed at 12,226. Oh, my God, 27. This is going to be wild. I got to make sure that, let's see, what time is it? We'll wait about another 5 minutes. I want to make sure this is right, because on the small caps, this would be a failure on the small caps. The small caps are the weakest indice right now. The IWM is 121.84. Yeah, that's a failure. That's a failure. So the small caps very well could be the first ones that lead us downtown. Russell 2000. No, gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract out here today, folks. Traded from a price point of $12.72 to $12.60, and what I do expect you're going to see is that $12.60 is going to get retested from today. The XAU, the HUI, both of these actually, and the GDX. It looks to me, I'll do the GDX because we're going to have the volumes on the GDX. So the GDX got down to a price point of $23.79. You did 65 million shares. You're going into 80 million. The GDX looks to me like this thing is going to try to get into the $24.99 again. What that would mean is that somehow a few of these equities are going to try to run for the highs of the last couple days. Barrick, I believe, comes out, when do they come out? They come out the 26th. So that comes out Wednesday after the close. But these things are still going to be trading back and forth. That's light volume on the GDX on the pullback. And let me look at Royal Gold for a second. Royal Gold rejected lower price. Franco-American, that's a close one. That's a close. It's going to be a close call, but they're still in a range. That's the bottom line. You get a range happening there. Bonds. Let's go to the 30-year bond. We take a look at the 30-year. The 30-year has been trying to stay inside the larger range and has been having a tough time at it. 30-year, we're right at it. This is pretty amazing. So 164.13 is the number. We closed at 164.13. You know, so bottom line, we'll see whether it's going to build more cars to try to get back up above that number. The 10-year, what we have with the 10-year right now, the 10-year out here is trading at 130.05. That is in the larger range. Once I get back inside the 129.26, that's in the larger range. That wants higher price, and it's good old King Dollar. So King Dollar, folks, has been in this confirmed ABC structure on the way up. That structure has a price target of 100.700. Right now, we're at 98.75. It has, when it broke topside last week, it had the wide price spread, had the volume, had all the above. Today, you reached a higher high, 15,000 contracts, versus Friday with 21,000 versus the 32. So, yeah, you can get a slight pullback, you know, into 98.15. But that would just be, to me, if you pull back with lighter volume, because it's getting a little tired, all that would mean is that you're building cars to finish that ABC structure on the way off. The danger inside the dollar index goes like this, and it's a big one too, you know, because each and every time, I remember the last time we came up to these highs, the dollar index, folks, has been in this consolidation since January of 2015. So we're talking about almost full 2 years. If we broke this consolidation, which is 100.270, I think. Yeah, let's say it's 100.200 to 600. You break that, if we actually broke that with conviction, this thing can go to 120. And it has a good shot at it. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials finished up 77. NASDAQ up 52. S&P's up 9.5. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that